Hello, this is a review for the KYY extra monitor for laptops, or I guess for any purpose where you need an extra monitor. This monitor is a 15.6-inch monitor, and I have it paired with my laptop, which is a 17.3 monitor. So it works really well. I was able to use this pretty much immediately. All I did was I plugged in the USB-C cord that comes with it. So this, and it plugs into here. If you don't have a Type-C cable or Type-C port on your laptop, they also include one of these just in case. It's the same thing as that, just different end. And so I'm going to unplug it so you can see what happens. So if you unplug it and then plug it in, it'll pop right up. Super easy, just like that. When I did first start using it, I did need to configure it, and I'll show you how to do that in a moment. It takes literally seconds. It also comes with a second HDMI cable, which I have here, and then it's plugged into the back of my laptop, and that is for sound only. So if you don't have that second cord plugged in, not to worry, it's still gonna work. It'll work just fine, but you will lose sound. So if your laptop has sound, the sound will no longer work. Videos will play, they'll just be silent. The sound capabilities, so when you have this plugged in, the sound will come from this monitor. So it won't play through your regular speakers. Now the speakers on my particular laptop, like most laptops, are pretty poor. They are also poor with this. It sounds kind of like, I don't know, it sounds like the audio's in a can, kind of, I don't know, no depth to the sound, and it's also very quiet. So I'm going to play for you a video that I uploaded to YouTube, and so you can hear just how the sound is. Now keep in mind, my sound is at 100%, so this is full volume. It's going to be very quiet. So you can hear it's not the greatest audio capability, but it does have it, and so I'm pretty pleased about that. Let me show you how this sets up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to minimize those screens. Okay, so you can see the background. I've got some pink, I don't know, pink hair, I'm not sure what that is, background, and here it is mimicked over here. So you can see that the colors are a little bit different. You can tweak all those things. So the way you do that is you do a right click and then you go into display settings. Now of course your computer might be different than mine, but just go into your display settings however you get there. And so you see here this number 1 right here is the big screen, my laptop. And then I have it configured, number 2 is the extra monitor. And so that means having it, you can move these any which way you want. But if you have it over here, that means your mouse direction, you will mouse over and get to the screen. So it's kind of important to make sure you have your screens aligned the right way. Also, you're going to want to make sure that your display says extend instead of duplicate, because if you have it on duplicate like this, watch what happens. So see, now it's duplicating the screens. You don't want that because it's not really a true extra screen. The only reason I could think that you would want that is if you were using this extra screen with a with a cell phone or something, and you just didn't, that's the only reason I could think you would want it to duplicate. So don't do that. Use extend, and then you can easily just drag and drop things, drag and drop things across. Okay, so something else I've noticed, right now I'm running my laptop and this extra monitor just under their own power. So this has no power by itself. It does include a brick, but right now I'm just running it off of the laptop's power. So you don't have to have it plugged in if you don't want to, but be warned, it's going to drain your battery super fast. So let me check here my battery level. I've had this going for about 40 minutes and I'm at 54%. So that's not super great. Of course, I can always plug in my laptop, or I can plug in this and that will take care of the situation. But I think it's important to know that in my case anyway, if I'm using this somewhere where I don't have access to power or can't easily plug it in, I'm only going to get maybe 2 hours of use out of it before everything dies. But all that being said, I think that's really the only true negative I have. The sound is a little bit underwhelming, but so is my laptop sound, so I really think that's a non-issue. But this is super great. Let me show you. I'm going to unplug this for a minute here. And so this is how it comes. And look how thin that is. Look how thin and lightweight that is. And then the stand also doubles as a cover. So this is completely portable. So I think this is a super, super cool thing and great for those of us who are remote workers who frequently travel. This is going to be a game changer for me.